This is Steve from Boxing UK in association with Supreme CBD. Delighted to be joined by Brad Ray.
How's things, mate? All good?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm good, mate, I'm all good.
What's it like to be in a proper stadium as a Man City fan?
I know, mate, I know. So, not quite yet, yeah, did it, but it'll do for today.
No, I have to get on camera, Goodison's better, proper ground. Brad, second time in Newcastle in recent months?
Yeah.
No pressure, but the first time was one of the fights of the year.
No,
are you going to produce the same?
Got a lot of living up to do, haven't I? I'll give it a good go. Either that or, you know, I think so far I've either had fight of the night or knockout of the night on every boxing show that I've been on, so got a lot of living up to do, haven't I?
Yeah. Can you talk us through the last two? Because the last time we spoke was at Carnbrook with that devastating knockout. Jez Smith before that. Your stock's really risen, hasn't it, in the last couple of months?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I've been given the chances on the big stage. You know, since I signed with boxing on such massive platforms like Sky, and you know, I've been given the chances and I've grabbed them with all fans, and you know, people are getting talking now and people are getting excited, and I'm excited too. You know, the future's looking bright, and you know, I'm ready to get in some big fights.
Adam Smith there dropped in Ricky Hatton's name. Can you, just for anyone that doesn't know, can you talk about the relationship that you've got with Ricky Hatton?
Yeah, so train at Ricky's gym, part of the team. He's not my head coach. Blaine Eunice is my head coach, but I work with Rick. Blaine works with Rick's fighters, and kind of all just one team. Got a really good solid stable now. You know, I've got Chloe Watson who's boxing on the bill, Ibrahim Nadeem, Brett McGinty, all undefeated. Couple of amateur lads who are doing well training with us, and you know, it's good to be a part of, and it's great to have Ricky on board, and you know, with someone who's got my goals and my aspirations of selling out Manchester Arena,
yeah,
winning titles, and you know, getting that following, getting that fan base behind me. Like, I couldn't have anyone better to be giving me them little nuggets of knowledge than Rick, and you know, it's great to have him on board, and it'll be great to have him in the corner on Saturday night.
Is there any added pressure when he makes statements like what Adam said there, that you've got this kid's one to watch? Do you feel like you've got to live up to it? Because you know, Ricky Hatton's a boxing legend, or you seem like the kind of guy that just water off a duck's back? Yeah, you know, if people are excited to watch me, and if people, you know, have high expectations of me, you know, happy days. I'm just going to go out there and do my job, and you know, so far I've been doing that, and I've been doing it that well, and that's why people are talking about me. And you know, I'm just going to try and keep going. You know, one foot in front of the other, one day at a time, and you know, I'm really enjoying my boxing at the moment, and you know, like I said before, you know, I'm ready to get in some big fights. You talked about the fans. What's your following like? Are you bringing a few up on Saturday?
Yeah, you know, it wasn't announced till late, so I'm only going to be bringing up as many as I did last time. But you know, in Manchester, although it was a big bill, you know, everyone probably wanted to watch the main event as well. You know, I think I did 52 grand worth of tickets in about 5 hours or so. You know, and they were sold out. So you know, when I'm back home, you know, the people really get behind me. I've got a solid group of supporters who'll travel and watch me, and you know, it's nice to kind of have that back in, and you know, it always helps. But for me, you know, I want to kind of set up shop in Manchester. You know, for years I've been going to the arena and seeing these Manchester fighters and the atmosphere, and you know, for me that's the end goal. I want to make that Manchester arena my fortress. You know, like so many have before me, and you know, I just hope that the city can get behind me, and you know, I'll try and do my part if they can do theirs.
Is that the ultimate ambition? Titles at, and then he said main road there. Titles at the Etihad or Manchester Arena?
Maybe one day. You know, I'd have to be really light for that. Yeah. You know, I think Ricky only did that once. But yeah, you know, that's what it's about, and I want people to get behind me, and you know, I think I've got an exciting style. You know, I'm delivering on these big stages, and you know, hopefully that's what's to come.
Ask you about the fight at the weekend. Tricky opponent. Can you talk us through what you know of him and how you think the fight's going to go?
Yeah, so there's only limited kind of footage of him, which, you know, is always a risk. I've seen it happen so many times before with African fighters, Mexican fighters coming over to these shows and causing the upset, being that banana skin, and you know, we found bits, but it's a tough test. He's experienced. You know, he's done the 10, done the 12 rounds. He's won titles, and you know, as you heard him say, you know, he's coming to win.
Yeah.
Want to be his next victim, apparently. But no, mate, you know, I'm confident I'm going to get the job done. Confident I'm going to get the job done, and I'm going to do it in exciting fashion, and I'm going to do it where people go, bloody hell, you know, I didn't think I was going to happen. But I'm excited.
No, and then after this weekend, and I asked you this at Manchester, so I just want to see if you remember your answer. If you get the win this weekend, Brad, if you could map out the next 12 months, ideally, what would you wish for?
You know, well, I can't remember what I said, but I'm guessing it was something to do with the English title. Yeah, but you know, that's my goal for the year. Start of the year, that's the goal I set. I want to be in a position where I can challenge and I can win that title. And you know, this is another step towards that, because it's a 10-round fight with a guy who's only been stopped once. Hopefully, going to get rounds under the belt, valuable rounds, and you know, that was kind of the point that I was at now. You know, I've done the 8 rounds once with Jez. My last 2 fights have gone a round, you know, so for me I need some rounds before we get to them title fights. Hopefully Lucas is going to do that on Saturday night. But you know, if he comes and tries to make me his next victim, you know, he might just get chinned in round 1. And, you know, it's not my fault.
Last word on the main event. Will you get back to the changing rooms, get changed and get back for the fireworks?
Yeah, definitely. I like watching Savannah Marshall. I'm a big Marshall fan, and you know, I think she's going to get the job done on Saturday night, and then, you know, hopefully move on and punch Claressa'S shield his head in. She burns my head out, but no, I'm a big Marshall fan. Love what she did with Peter Fiore. I'm a big Peter Fiore fan as well. I think he's a great coach, and you know, I think they're a great team. And I think that once you get the job done on Saturday night, you know, Shields is next.
Good lad, Brad Ray. It's always a pleasure to speak to you, and hopefully this time next year we're celebrating an English title win.
Yeah,
then.
nice one. Thank you.
Brad Ray, you're a star.